Good afternoon. It is Friday, September 4th, 2020. Ray Stevens wrote a hilarious song entitled The Mississippi Squirrel Revival. If you've not heard it, you need to find it and listen to it. In that song, he named one of the characters, Sister Bertha Better Than You. Occasionally, I hear from her cousin, Pastor Better Than You. He has a permanently disjointed elbow from patting himself on the back about his wonderful and capable talents and his distinguished accomplishments. He's a legend only in his own mind. And I always wonder if his repetition is to convince himself. I always feel lessened when I hear from him. How much better it would be to be an encourager. In the New Testament, Barnabas was known as an encourager. He helped Saul the persecutor in his transformation to Paul the apostle. He brought others alongside and helped them get where they needed to go. Most of the folks I know could use some encouragement. It is a challenge to rise to the occasion and be an encourager. The Old Testament prophet Isaiah gave an instruction about encouragement. In Isaiah chapter 35, verses 1 to 7, in the New Living Translation, second edition, he said, "Even the wilderness and desert will be glad in those days. The wasteland will rejoice and blossom with spring crocuses. Yes, there will be an abundance of flowers and singing and joy. The deserts will become as green as the mountains of Lebanon, as lovely as Mount Carmel or the plain of Sharon. There the Lord will display his glory, the splendor of our God." With this news, strengthen those who have tired hands and encourage those who have weak knees. Say to those with fearful hearts, "Be strong and do not fear. For God is coming to destroy your enemies. He is coming to save you. And when he comes, he will open the eyes of the blind and unplug the ears of the deaf. The lame will leap like a deer, and those who cannot speak will sing for joy. Springs will gush forth in the wilderness, and streams will water the wasteland. The parched ground will become a pool, and springs of water will satisfy the thirsty land. Marsh grass and reeds and rushes will flourish where desert jackals once lived. To be an encourager, we need a sincere belief that it will get better. We need to be able to see in our mind's eye the better world that God is preparing for his followers. Often the scriptures describes that better world as a world of lush grass. To a desert dweller, significant rainfall can turn the desert into a garden spot, and it is indeed a beautiful vision of the future. We need to know that the situation we are in our lives right now is not at its best, but that it can get better. We also need a strong belief in the return of Jesus Christ, that he is coming back to save us. One of the key aspects of the gospel is that Jesus will return to take us home. One of the most stirring songs is entitled, "The King is Coming." However far away he feels, he is coming again. Third, if we're to be an encourager, we must share these two strong beliefs with those who need encouraging. We need to be aware of those around us and what they're going through at the time. Isaiah listed tired hands, weak knees, and fearful hearts. Can we see the difficulties of one another and choose to help, assist, and encourage? Or are we like the better than you cousins? Can we only see the opportunities to blow our own horns and impress ourselves? I challenge you to find someone that God has placed in your circle and be an encourager. Share with them a vision for a better future and remind them of Jesus coming back. It will be a glorious day. May we be the encouragers that this discouraged world needs. God bless you.